Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Sorry we are starting just only like 3 minutes late. Just as I was about to go live with the little intro bit, xplane decided to crash, so I had to reload everything. But not to worry, we are back. Thank you for being patient. Hello Phenomen, welcome to the stream. Thomas13, welcome my friend. DT297, welcome. I'm sure we will have a nice flight. And that'll be down to you guys as well. So, as you can see, we are in an aircraft we haven't flown on the channel before. You know, let me just disable XP Realistic here for a second. It's really loud. We are flying the Airbus Beluga. We've flown the A300. It's very similar in terms of, you know, the cockpit and all that. But we are flying the Airbus Beluga on stream. And, you know, when I was scheduling the stream, I was just looking through YouTube and saw that Airbus made their last Beluga XL delivery, I believe today, or it was very recently. So that's why we're in the Beluga XL livery. This isn't the Beluga XL, this is the older A3ST based off the A300. But I thought we'd rock the XL livery with these this custom paint here as well. So it should be an interesting one. We are here at EGNR Chester, which is where wings are manufactured for Airbus. As you can see, there's a big Airbus factory over there, and it's quite a short runway. Look at this, pretty short runway. This scenery is by $0 paidware and is was made, some of the wings you can see, I think the A320 wings there, and made specifically for the Beluga as well. We do have the line station, and these doors do work if you have SAM. I'm currently using Open SAM, which is an alternative, so I can't operate the doors, hence why we're parked outside right now, just to get around that. But it does have the Beluga line station, and it's been done very nicely. There's small wings up here, as you can see. What's your opinion on the Beluga? Really good. I really like it. It's, you know, quality wise, it's the same as the A300, if not a little bit better in some regard. We'll go through why throughout the stream, but very good. If you can pick it up on sale, it's on sale quite often, to be completely honest with you, for $9.99, so you can always pick it up then. But there is the beautiful Beluga, and I'm just going to turn XP Realistic back on. We're going to take a look at the route, and then we're going to get the aircraft loaded up, and just wait till you see some of these animations. They are beautiful. So let me bring up Navigraph for you. There you are. And let's take a look at our route today. So we are at EGNR Haywarden, and we're going to be going down to Nantes in France now. I almost went down to LFRS, which is Toulouse, which is a real world flight, but that would be slightly too long. It'd get a bit late here. So we went to Nantes instead. The Beluga does fly to this airport, as Airbus Atlantique is based here. And yeah, let's take a look at the route then. So we are going to be departing Haywarden here, runway 04. We have a 14 knot crosswind, so that's going to be interesting. I love the Beluga XP so much. Hey Mikhail, welcome. Yeah, I love the Beluga, it's so good. Now obviously we're not going to be flying this weird SID and then to Wrexham and then to Nantes and then that, obviously not. But we'll probably just, once we take off, make a right turn to Nantes and head down here. We're going to be overflying Birmingham, almost overflying Coventry as well. We do have True Earth, so we might be able to see some really nice scenery if the weather permits, and we might get a view of London as well potentially on the way down. And then we're going to pass the over the English Channel into French airspace, and we'll fly all the way down south. And we are landing 03, so this arrival here, the start is very short, as you can see. We actually will be overflying Nantes and then sort of flying this triangular approach here, which should be pretty cool. I have got orthos for this whole area as well, so it should be a really nice approach if we can see stuff, because it's quite cloudy over there. But yeah, this crosswind on takeoff is going to be interesting for sure. So let's jump into the Beluga then. There it is. And I just realized I need to start Volanta as well, so I'll do that in the background, not to worry. And okay, so FPS is not too bad. Actually, we're struggling, aren't we? Why are we struggling with FPS all of a sudden? What settings are we on? Let's just take a look. Oh, we're on high settings. Okay, we'll leave it. We should be okay for now. If not, we'll turn it down. But anyway, let's go ahead and get the aircraft started. Hey, Jonah71E, hello, welcome to the stream. Lovely sounds in the A300. And where is external? We need to get the ground services, don't we? So if we go to ground services, external power, let's call the loader as, oh actually, right, I'm gonna let you guys pick what we're taking to Nantes. We can take an Airbus fuselage, a helicopter, a space station, Airbus A380 tail, NH90 helicopter, A320 nose, A400 fuselage, chemical tank, Airbus wings, or we can select random. So I'm going to let you guys select, let me know in the chat, and we'll come back to that in a second. We'll get the fuel truck as well and get the external power on. Wondering if I should get the TOLUS A320neo, Feelers 747, TOLUS A340, or the IXEG 737. Out of those, the TOLUS and the Feelers are the most complete for sure. IXEG is good, but yeah, you've got all of those. Great aircraft, really. Thomas, chemical tank, really heavy. Oh yeah, okay. Well, let's see what everyone else says, and we'll. So currently we've got chemical tank, 36 tons. That is heavy. Adam is saying A380, the A380 tail, Airbus fuselage. You know, I should do a poll, right? Let me do a poll. Let me bring it up for you guys, and we'll just set up the aircraft. So I'm just going to get a poll going in the background. A400, okay. So let's, how do I do a poll? There it is. Okay, so what shall we take to Nantes? Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And alright, so we'll go A380 tail is one option, A320 fuse large, chemical tank, and A400M. So I'm going to start that, and that should pop up for you guys. There it is, and we'll take a look at the results in a second. I'm going to set up Volanta in the background. Yeah, everything completely crashed on the PC, so everything I had set up was gone. But anyway, let's continue with the setup of the aircraft. Nav light position 1, wing light can go on as well. galley power can go on. We'll arm the emergency lights as well. And let's take a look up here. Low supply can go on as well, and let's get the ADIRs on. There it is, nice animations as well. And what scenery is this? This is the $0 payware Chester scenery, completely free. If you put exclamation DEP in the chat, it will come up for you. So, no VNAV in this aircraft, and no FMS speeds either. So we're going to have to do a fair bit by ourselves. But let's go to load sheet. And actually, we can't do that yet, can we? Let's do our flight plan, because we need to know what we're taking first. So, you're used to flying no VNAV. I am. I am from the, what is it? Flight factor, 777, there it is. How can I forget that? Right, there it is. Okay, so we'll request a company route then. Full SimBrief integration. And we can see there that everything has now come up. So textures are quite nice. They, they could have an upgrade in some places, but it's not bad. Click align IRS there, and let's just check that cruise altitude is correct. Sometimes when you have step climbs and stuff, SimBrief puts in the first one, but it's not necessarily your final cruise. So yeah, in this case it has done that. Final cruise is flight level 300, so at 30,000 foot today, and we'll get the wind data as well. Perfect, what did that say? Oh yeah, okay. ACARS wind data received. Perfect. So let's go to flight plan, EGNR, SID. We are departing runway 04 on the Wrexham 5 departure. So we'll insert that. And then we'll scroll all the way to the bottom. Very similar to the modern day Airbus MCDU. Only some minor differences. And then we're going to do the ILS Yankee into runway 03. From the Goda 1 Charlie start, there it is, and we have the let's see here, the NITM transition. Okay, so we'll insert that. We don't want to pop it out. And alright, so let's step through our flight plan here. So we want to get rid of this Wrexham waypoint, so we're going to just delete that and then get rid of the disco as well. And that looks better. So let's just step through the flight plan. Make sure there's no discontinuities. So that looks okay. And then this little line going off to the left is our missed approach. Perfect, okay. So, flight plan is looking good. We go to the next page, how much block we're gonna have. We're gonna have 15.3 tons of fuel. And at this point, I'm just going to take a look at the pole, see how that's doing. And so far, the chemical tank has won. So I'm going to end the pole there. And we'll take the chemical tank, as that won by a pretty big majority actually. 56%. So, let's take the chemical tank then. So if we go to ground services, chemical tank, request a loader. There they are, and look at this. This is what I love about the Beluga and what EGNR builds have done here. That is huge. Wow, that's gonna be interesting. Look how long it takes for the door to open. Very cool. We'll have to get the channel livery painted for this thing, right? Fly it more often, I think. And okay, so now we're getting that loaded. Yeah, big boy tank or big boy plane, absolutely. Now we're getting that loaded. Let's go to the load sheet, and we can now select the chemical tank. There it is. It looks a little strange with the 3 written above XP on the nose door. Oh yeah, that's how they paint it in real life, to be honest. But, again, this is an XL, so this is technically a fictional livery, but we're gonna go with it. We don't have a Beluga XL in any sim yet. Although I think the Beluga XL coming in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 from EGNR builds will be an XL, I believe. Do not quote me on that. So 0 fuel weight. Oh, it's already set it. Okay, that's fine. And that lines up roughly with our Simbury flat plan, so that's good. Fuel, we're going for 15.3 tons. We'll load that. Send it. And alright, so you can't do the ATIS request right now, so we're going to have to input all of this manually, which is fine. We've got Navigraph. Help us out there. Isn't the Beluga actually an A300 600 ST? So, yes, this Beluga is that we're flying right now, but the Beluga XL, which we have delivery for, which they delivered the last one of either today or recently, which is why we're streaming the Beluga today, is based off an A330. So yeah, the XL is a bit more modern. The whole cockpit is an A330 cockpit. Right, so runway 04, and let's just get all this data then from Navigraph. So 320 at let's see here, 14. So fairly windy. 12 degrees here in the UK. We are live weather, but not live time. Otherwise it'd be dark. QNH 1016, so let's put that in there. And before I forget, set it on the altimeter, so 1016. There it is, and it's copied. Has it copied it across? It has, brilliant. They are synced. And runway condition dry, anti-ice will be off. Takeoff weight, that is fine. I think we're gonna have to go flaps 1515 on this. And aircon will be on. Thrust, let's do toggle, why not? And we'll compute that. The ATIS request doesn't work right now, as far as I know. And so we got our V-speed, you got to send the data, so we send it to the FMS and to the card. In the Beluga they have a card like this, because the this FMS here is straight out of an A300, so the calculations that this would make are not correct in the real life one, so they would have a card like this. That's pretty cool stuff. And right, so we're going to autofill this. No, okay, what's our zero fuel weight? I think it was 126 tons, wasn't it? Oh, we need to click load on this before I forget. Oh, it's still moving into position. It takes a while. Yeah, when this was released, it was amazing. It really, really was. It still is pretty good, but it could use an update in some areas. How much does the Beluga cost? I think it's $44 normally. I think it's $44 normally, but I would recommend getting it on sale. It's often on sale for like £10 or $9.99. Okay, so both of those are done. Takeoff approach, that's all set. We need to set our V2 146 in the FCU. We do need to get our AP on. Streamline, yeah, there you are. Thank you very much. 45 GBP. I had to check this in euros because I'm European. Ah, I see. I think Ironide builds sell in Great British pounds because they're a British company. Right, so can we now load this thing onto the aircraft then? Wrong one. Ground services loader, we can. So we'll click load. And it's going to start loading onto the aircraft, as you can see there. And by the way, you can go in here and this control panel, if we go back here, and then you can see the lower deck here. You can go up here, see it all being loaded in, and this control panel is usable, as you can see here. So you can get lights on. I don't know whether there it is. You can test, you can add, these are the only two that work, but still pretty cool to see all of this in there. Looks like there's just the main door control, so emergency stop. Yeah, looks like this is the door control. Pretty cool that they added this. Also, the PC that you helped me gather, the info's on it, should arrive by Thursday, which is nice. Lovely. That's good, Mikhail. Hope you enjoy it. Right, so that's loading and APU is available, so we get the APU bleed on. Probe heats can go on. We get our fuel pumps on as well. And all of these can come on now. External power can go off. Everything up here is looking good. Let's get that door locked. And FPS will improve once we're out of this area. We're near Manchester right now, so that's why FPS is a little bit, not particularly good. Looks like, oh, that's an Opera. So, okay. So that's loaded. We can now remove the loader. And should be almost ready to go here. We set our FCU, don't we? So 146 on here. So you do 146, then you press it, so you get this preset button, and now you can set 250. There it is. Let's set our cruise, which was 300, and we will hit nav. We'll hit level change later. And what we also need to do, set our landing elevation, hidden here under the MCP. So elevation is 90 feet, so set 100. There you are. Perfect. And if you were doing a flex takeoff, you'd click flex here and set your temperature here, but we're going to do a toga, so we'll just hit toga. What does SimBrief takeoff performance say? We can take a look. Let me bring up SimBrief and compare it. The only good Beluga simulation for flight sim. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Quality of this aircraft is amazing. Only shame it's really lacking in routes. I only ever got a couple of bases from Toulouse, and yeah, it's a great aircraft, but it's not a particularly you know, usable aircraft in flight sim. But you know, you can do whatever you want in it, really. We'll have to get the channel livery set for this. So let me bring up SimBrief and we'll do performance calculations here then to compare it. So A3ST, they don't have performance calculations for the A3ST yet. So they've got A306 and the A300 freighter, but they haven't got A3ST. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. So sorry about that. Looks like the loader's going away now. How many hours have you clocked in xplane 12? In xplane 12, a couple of thousand probably. I'm not too sure. Maybe 1,000. I know in Volanta I've got well over 1,000 hours. I think it is now. But I've also not been using Volanta the whole time, so I don't know. I'd guess a couple of thousand hours in flight sim overall, to be honest. But I'm not 100% sure. So done all that. Should be almost good to go here. You doing this flight in pilot's life? No, I'm not. Not today. But there is some pilot's life stuff that we need to talk about during the cruise. So we are going to be talking a bit about that, because as some of you will know, we've got our type rating. Doors closing, good. We got our type rating, and now we need to sign with a company flying a 777, and I'll update you on that a little bit later. That was the wrong one. Exterior sounds were really loud in this aircraft, so we'll turn it down a little bit. I've xplane 11, clocked 204 hours and thought I had a lot. Bro showed me what is a lot. Yeah, to be fair, I do a lot of long hauls, so like, you know, 16 hours overnight, so that kind of skews it. But because I'm not using Steam, you know, Steam would normally log how many hours, right? But I'm not using Steam, so I'm not sure. There is this little xplane logbook here, which has hours in here, but this, I don't think this is particularly accurate, and this is only since I last installed xplane. So since I last installed xplane in August, 822. But I think honestly there might be a bit more than that. So the loader is now heading away. And let's see here, is there anything else we need to do? I don't think there is. We just need to get engine started. We don't need a pushback. And alright, so the door's closed. What we do need to do is just remove all the ground services, and then we'll start engines, and away we go. So don't need all of this stuff. Loader is going away, and we should be good to start engines shortly. MCDU is all done. Let's get the beacon on and get these engines started. So go to starter A. Let's just set the TCAS to alt off, and now we are clear to start the engine. So start engine number 1 first. There it goes. Using the General Electric CF6 engines. And we will get the fuel in shortly. See it all coming to life there. 20, we'll put the fuel in. Look at that, what a lovely engine. Phenomenon, that's a lot of hours in the 737. Yeah, I only flew the 737 for the first 5 years I did flight sim. On xplane, the first pay where I got was this actually, but I didn't fly it a huge amount. Then I got the towless and I fly that a lot. Oh wow, okay, that's a lot of hours in a Concorde. That is something I do want to get and stream hopefully at some point. I think that'd be pretty cool. Engine number 1, we got a good start. Let's start engine number 2. Oh, the sounds are really nice and bassy as well. And when we get 20% N2, we'll put the fuel in. There it is. Yeah, honestly, either the 737 or the A320 would be my go-to for, if someone's first learning an airliner. Just get some panel lighting on, get the weather radar on. I'm going to set that to TARA because the runway is literally there. Get max auto brake as well, just in case. And you can see, oh look, that weather radar working really nicely there. First pay adding was the Magnite. I really hope that gets updated. Well, I guess most of us are just waiting for the so a good start. Master switch and lead go off. Right, let's taxi to the runway then. Yeah, I think most people are going to wait for the flight factor 787, right? Come on. There we go. I'm on 50% power there to get this thing moving. We are heavy. Fly towless religiously in the sim, and now I'm trying to land this 777. Ah, great. I'm going to try and make a 777 tutorial series. But actually, I can get your opinion on this now. Would you guys prefer one, long video of just a full tutorial flight, or do you want it split into separate videos, like an EFB tutorial and then a cold and dark tutorial, an FMC tutorial, takeoff and climb, then a descent and landing sort of thing? So split it up into like 4 or 5 episodes, or shall we do one long video for that? FXP Concord worth it? It's not updated in ages. I think, I don't know about the FXP, but I know Kalamata is getting an update soon. To V4, I think it is. Or is that the same as Kalamata? Split? Yeah, I was thinking that too. I think that would be better, because I think people would see like an hour and a half or 2 hour long video and be like, nope, not watching that. So I think split would be great, because some people might know how to program the FMC because it's pretty much like any other Boeing. But some people, you know, might only want to see cold and dark, for example. So yeah, we'll split, I think. Thank you for that. Always like getting your guys' opinion. And we'll do a quick flight control check here. I think we need to set our trim as well. Yeah, split. As you can incorporate more details, yeah, absolutely. For me, it's all about, you know, I'm trying to keep quality as high as possible as well. So as we taxi down here, what's our trim? 0.7 down. I guess just trim not working. Oh, where are we going? Let's stay on the runway. My yoke is being weird, and all the buttons on it are currently not working. It does this from time to time. I'm not sure why. Yeah, it's just being... There it is, now they're working. So let's set trim 0.7 down. Hear the trim sounds there, lovely. Do you like DCS? I do like it. I don't know much about it. So that is something I need to get into when I find the time to do so. But yeah, absolutely, I do need to get into that. Let's just get panel lighting on. There it is. Get as much lighting as we can on. There we are. Magna is I've heard rumors of the actual dev may not be alive anymore potentially, but those are just rumors. Bear in mind. If you do decide to do split, don't do EGNR builds kind of split. I remember they released a cold and dark on the Beluga, then released a Beluga, then waited a week or two. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I won't release an episode and then wait a week. I will it might take a bit longer to get them all out, but I'll probably make all the videos and upload them in one go. Because yeah, that wouldn't make much sense if we have an episode 1 and then people gotta wait longer. And I'm trying to do my Pilots Live series a bit more often too. So we get all our lights on here, and we'll go continuous relight for the engines, and we'll turn it around here on runway 04. But everything else on the overhead is looking good for now. Jeez, we are heavy. Got so much power going in to get this thing moving. Drish, I've got some scenery problems in 12.1. The authors of some payware airports flickering, and some portion will go under the default scenery. Yeah, that just sounds like a mesh issue with the payware airport, to be honest. Look at this Beluga. Amazing. Yeah, I think we're going to go toga with the tow brakes on, because I'm kind of concerned that we might not have enough runway with this chemical tank being 36 tons. It's not present 1209. Oh, huh. Streamline, post on my Discord. I might be able to help there if I see some screenshots. Calling Pilots Live series inconsistent. Put some negative trash on the reputation of inconsistency. I thought so, Trisha. Right, we do need to select level change as well. Alright, let's go. So, I'm going to hold tow brakes, And we'll spool them up, let them go stable, and then there's a toga button. So we've got toga. Oh, Beluga is in the chat. Too much attention. Oh, and we sneezed. Okay, that's a hay fever, I guess. And oh, we didn't set flaps. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna have to wait for flaps. As soon as we get 15-15, we're going. Alright, we're going. Oh, come on, keep it. I've got so much right rudder, this is insane. I'm like full right rudder right now. 80 knots. Oh no, that was 100, alright, 120. 140, V1, rotate. Oh, yeah, good job we, oh that, I've got a full left aileron. What is this? Look at, I can't, are our fuel tanks really that imbalanced? Now we might be okay. Let's follow the flight directions up. Jeez, alright, that was a interesting departure. I had so much right rudder in there. And okay, gear needs to go up. Lovely true earth there. The gear's going up. That was just us cooling the brakes. But the whole Beluga looks so nice. Turn those exterior sounds up a little bit now. Alright, so we forgot the flaps, but that's fine, we got them down. And 160. Okay. Look at that beautiful orbit true earth out there. Let's get the autopilot on there. That big sail that we're avoiding. Brilliant. Wrong livery. Hey, I thought we'd take the XL because, you know, it's the last delivery, so. But yeah, this isn't actually an XL. Look at that, that looks really nice. Thanks, Thomas. Orbit Trev South. This is part of Central, I think. Yes, we're still in Central at the moment, but we are going to be in South fairly soon. Look at the climb rate. What is my... Let's bug up then to at least 220 and level change. And now we're going to pitch down. We need to set standard, so we'll set standard, and ignition can go back to normal or off as it is. And we've got a message here, TAT and frequent icing range, but we've got no clouds or anything, so we're good for now. At least we're not going to fly through some clouds for the moment. Beautiful. Lovely. Orbit True just looks amazing. It really, really does. And right, so we have flaps up. So we have 15-0. So the flaps are going to go up, the slats are going to stay out. Or is it the other way around? Yeah, slats on the left, okay. So it's the same system as, or a very similar, you know, way for as, you know, flaps 1 plus F, 2, 3, 4 in a modern day Airbus. It's just not called that. But let's bug up to 250. In fact, we can go 270 now. Look how got a climb rate. Crazy. And excess cabin altitude. Why are we not pressurizing? Packs are on. Oh, I know why. I know exactly why. Because we opened... So from here, it looks like the door's closed, right? Nope. That's the lavatory door. We need to close the actual cockpit door. Where's the cockpit door? So we need to close that. And... now it should pressurize. Where's our pressurization? We didn't have the door closed. Yeah. Well, I thought we had the door closed. Where's... okay, that's going back down. Okay. Yeah. We are getting pressurization now. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Jokes on you, forgot to close the main cargo door. I think we'd have a bit more drag. I think that's decreasing, so we should be good. Now you need to do it manually. The pressurization. I think we're okay for now. Although I say that as we depressurize the thing. But let's leave it for now and just see. Yeah, I remember having the same issue and putting a note on the INI forums being like, oh, I can't get pressurization. It's a very common thing that people do, apparently. So, yeah, there's no flight deck door here. It's this here. But this, you know, from this angle, looks like it's the door of the cockpit door is closed, and that looks like open. If you ignore the lavatory bit. But yeah, that's my bad. Because the cargo hold is not pressurized in this aircraft. Should I try to fly this thing? Caleb, yes. Just make sure you close the flight door. So we head over to flight. Where's our flight? Oh, it's there. Okay. Jeez. Thought our flight plan had gone then for a second. Well, I don't know why. There it is. Okay. And let's zoom out on the ND a little bit so we can see. All right. So pressurization is coming down. And okay. So luckily we have no passengers. So we can actually just hit clear. We'll clear that. Brilliant. Need to skip to bed. Must get up early tomorrow. See you next stream. No worries, Thomas. No worries at all. Glad you caught the start of the stream. Got some wing views. Oh yeah. Lovely. Looks like there's a small red cell there, and that would be that. I really like the new weather integration. The new live weather has been really good. I'm not using active sky. This is default live weather. With the weather radar, it looks like it's depicted that absolutely perfectly. Really nice to be able to see a cell there and then see it, you know, actually outside the window and be able to potentially avoid it. Really nice. Yeah, that crosswind from the left there was really pushing, you know, pushing the nose to the left. It was weathercocking the aircraft. I had so much right rudder, so much right rudder. So you're landing. Oh, they are. Oh, jeez. I'm not being a very good pilot today, am I? Good job we're not on a pilot's life, otherwise I'd have a score of about 60. Alright, now those are off. Now we're looking okay. Alrighty, thank you, Caleb. And you know, oh, we did set TCAS. Yeah, okay, good. I thought we didn't for a second. Alrighty, so we are on our way to Nantes. What I'm going to do is, we're going to talk about Simbit World, a pilot's life a little bit, so let me open it up, or is it going to connect to the sim and think I'm doing a flight or something? It shouldn't, right? Let me open it up, because we have some job offers, or well, one. Where is it? Why can't I open it up? and I want to show you, and I'm going to let you guys decide what we do here. So I'm just going to open it up in the background. We have 6.5 set on the Mac. We'll increase that to 7.3. Actually, no, we can't. That's overspeeding. So we'll do 6.8 for now. You haven't actually done a full flight in this thing? Oh, it's fun. Do it. It's so good. Right, let me open up Symbit World here. Pilot's Life. And go to Jobs and show you guys this. So, I asked in the Discord and on my YouTube in the community post where we should apply. Now we have a 777 type rating. And I applied everywhere that you guys said. Well, I think I applied everywhere you guys said. And here we are. So, as you can see, we have some offers here from the previous week, but these are all for 320s. But we want to be in the 777. And I applied to some of these manually, so I applied to these 5 manually here. So we did BA, Thai, DHL, Air UK, Air France. I wasn't expecting to get in with, you know, BA and Thai and Air France because they're 5 stars. I'm nowhere near experienced enough. I'm still a junior first officer. So we definitely need to get some more flights on our CV then. But Lufthansa Cargo did accept us, paying salary of 41 an hour, and they've got really nice routes here, short haul and long haul, which is really good because I do want to do some long haul. I got to Thai at 1k XP junior. Oh really, Mikhail? Wow, brilliant, that's great. Yeah, hopefully we can get to a 5-star airline soon. Is Thai a 5-star or is it a 4-star airline? I can't remember. But look, with Lufthansa Cargo, we are 4-star. We have got some great routes here. I like that there's short haul and long haul, mostly based out of Frankfurt. But also we have the A321, which is the P2F passenger to freighter. And I do have the freighter A321 mod for the Toyota A321 with a Lufthansa Cargo livery. So, what I was thinking is, if we accept this, we can then be flying mainly the 777, you know, flying freight all over the world. We can do long hauls, short hauls. And if we go by distance here, we've got some really short hauls here in South America, and then we have really long hauls here. You know, Frankfurt to I think that's Buenos Aires, and places in South America, which are really nice areas to fly to. Lots in Asia, North America, flying all over the place really. And then we can also be doing some short hauls on the A321 every now and then to break it up a bit. So what do you guys think? Should we accept this offer to fly for Lufthansa Cargo, both the 777, well mainly the 777, but also the 321 every now and then? Let me know in the chat what you guys think for our Symbit World Pilots Life series. I've been consistently requesting to get into Aerosoft as of late, but they keep declining. Oh, I'm guessing you meant, did you mean Aeroflow? Aeroflow, yeah, I thought so, there you go. Let me bring the... So let me know, and as we cruise here, we'll, if you guys want to, we'll accept the job offer and then we'll take a look at the schedule as well. So we're almost overflying Birmingham here, so it's over here somewhere I think. Not too far away. But it adds a variety of routes and gives a few choices. Oh, Aeroflot? Yeah. You know, let me run another poll for this Pilot's Life thing. And okay, let me do a poll here. So, really nice that YouTube added all this stuff. Makes engaging with the audience really, really good. Is this thing actually worth it? Caleb, do you mean Beluga or a pilot's life? So, and I do have a good Lufthansa cargo livery for the 777 as well. So livery is all sorted. And right, so we'll let that pole run for a little bit. Talking about pilot's life, yeah, I think it is. I do have a full video on it, Caleb. But what I really like about it is obviously it simulates the pilot career. So you get all these different routes. You're going to be flying to places you'd never have flown to before, which is really nice. But you also have events. So I'll show you shortly what those are. But you get events flying all over the world, you know, every Saturday, every Sunday as well, and randomly within, you know, across the week. And it just takes you to places you'd never fly to, you'd never even know about. Which is what I really like about it, to be honest with you. Gets you out flying in so many new locations. Oh, look at these views I've got here. Yeah, as soon as we get out of UK airspace, FPS will increase a bit. Should be approaching Birmingham fairly soon, unless my navigraph has frozen. Oh no, we went way past Birmingham. Okay, we're almost at Oxford. Guess my navigraph is frozen. And you can see that cell there as we fly past it. Really nice to see that on the weather radar. We should be overflying Oxford shortly as well. There is Oxford Airport, Oxford Kidlington Airport, lots of flight schools based there. I wouldn't recommend getting it full price, nowhere near justifiable spending £40 on it, but 20 I'd say it's pretty good. Yeah, I don't regret spending, I think it was 35 for me. I don't regret spending 35, I think I've got, you know, a decent use. I've not actually used it a huge amount. But I really like it, and I think it's you know, it's a nice series to have on YouTube as well. But you know, if you're struggling for routes, it's always a great tool. Let me show you a bit more of it actually. Bring it up on screen here. There's a random route finder tool as well. So here we have obviously our jobs. You then get a schedule which you pick when you sign. You have a logbook, and it logs your, so you can see this is an event flight I did, and you can see what I failed on here. So we went from Panama City, this was the event on Sunday or Saturday I think, to Quito in Ecuador, and it, you know, rates you on all of these things. We had a bit of a hard landing on the RNAV for Ecuador. They rate you, you get landing details like this, which is pretty cool. You get pilot rating, then you get a score, you get XP. You also here in tools, episode leaked. Oh yeah, well, I didn't record that flight. I didn't record, as you can see, there are some flights I've done which I didn't record. If I recorded every single flight, we'd probably get nowhere, because I can't, you know, always record. But I do want to record as much as possible. So, there is these tools here, random flight generator, so you can generate flights, you can put in, so if we put in an airline like, oh you have to put the ICO, right, DLH, Lufthansa, and we want to fly the A350 today. So set that, and you can, let's generate 10, and boom, there, it generates a bunch of flights. And you can add it to schedule, and it's really, really cool. Add-on, recommends a bunch of add-ons for you. Installed, it looks at your installed add-ons, and then there's checklist as well, which is quite cool. I also have the PA expansion. There's reports you can get, you can generate financial reports, so we can generate a finance report now. We get nowhere, but we'll have episodes. We've got episodes coming out. I do want to get more out quickly, to be fair. So here you can see how I've been, earning money from our flights. Not much, but there you go. And then here, big drop, where we bought our type rating for the 777. So yeah, pretty cool stuff you can see here. And community. Also, you can have friends and all sorts. There's all sorts of leaderboards. And then you can invest in stuff as well, which is pretty cool. All this is covered in my video. You can also do, if you want to fly with friends, you can put in a route with friends going and then jump seat that flight for like 100 in game or whatever. Changes on route you get XP for. So, when you generate a flight ticket, this is something I've been wondering for a while. When you generate a flight ticket, obviously you don't get paid per flight. Do you get XP? This looks beautiful. Oh, so you do get XP. Maybe I should do more to get my XP up then, generate some flight tickets. So, cruising nicely, Mach 6.8, it's a fairly slow aircraft. Here we are on our way, ground speed 442 knots, not too bad. And the XP also varies based on length, landing rates, but yeah, got you. If I have Orbit HQF South UK, do I get discount for others? No, unfortunately not. Well, I believe you can get it as a... You can get a discount if you buy it as a pack, I believe. If you buy all three as a pack. And because you already own South, you might get a discount on that pack because you already own South. Got you. Okay, got you. Yeah, this is a fair bit to learn for me for pilot's life. What did you think of the last episode? I think I put a bit more effort into that. Let me know what you guys think. CPU is struggling a little bit. But we are sort of close-ish to London, so that is probably why. There's Heathrow, in fact. My pilot's life is so depressing. Saudi declined, Korean Air declined, Aeroflot declined. Oh no. Yeah, we got declined by BA, but I really want to go to BA or somewhere like that. Cruising pretty much at max speed here, speed here. We're not going to have a top of descent marker. Oh, we do have a top of descent marker. Okay. And we didn't do the takeoff test. Oops. Didn't forget about that one as well. Yeah, landing this thing is fun as well. It's got a pretty decent flight model. I'm in London right now, so I see you fly over me. Oh yeah, you visited the RF Museum, right? Thank you for the pictures on Discord. Look really, really cool. I remember going a few years ago, and it's a great, great place. Streamline, you could use the link in the description for the Orbex site. And then you should be able to get the bundle from there. Type exclamation Orbex in the chat, it should give you a link to it. So we're heading out over the English Channel here, as you can see, on the way to France. Oh, we should have toga power. We should be on auto, which I think it already was. Alright, so far everyone has voted yes for should we sign for Lufthansa Cargo, so we might do that in a little bit. And then we'll see if I can get... I've got one more Pilot's Life episode to edit and get that out. I'll probably do that tomorrow, and then I'll record a episode as well. I think it's time for a little flyby here. Nice coastlines as well, look at that. Go for a faster flyby here. Brilliant. Crystal, hey Joshua, I'm a big fan but haven't been able to catch a stream. Glad to have been able to make this one. Oh well, I really appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Glad you're finally able to catch a stream. And it's a Beluga stream as well. Right, so we're just overflying. We're going to make our right turn here as we leave the UK behind on our way to France. You may see the Channel Islands on the way as well, actually. Brighton is to our left. Just over there. Engines look pretty good actually, nice modelling. And alright, so everyone has said we should sign the Lufthansa Cargo, so we're going to go ahead and do that now then. I'll bring SimBitWell back up for you. Might as well do this whilst we're in cruise. So, right, let's go ahead and sign with Lufthansa Cargo. So, right, Lufthansa Cargo, tick. Now we need to select what type of contract we want. So we've got worry free. You do not have any targets to meet. You are free to fly as much as you want, but you have to fly at least once within 3 months. You must have met a target of at least 5 hours a week. If you complete your target, you'll receive a 10% bonus for your salary. If you do not meet your target, you're subject to a penalty of minus 10%. And you must have a registered hour in 1 calendar month. And then we have number of flights target. You have to meet a target of at least 10 flights / week. If you complete your target, you will receive a 25% bonus to your salary. If you do not meet your target, you are subject to a penalty of minus 25%. It's an xplane 11. Oh, they've not updated the bundle to xplane 12. The actual add-ons are xplane 12, but I guess the bundle is an xplane 11 sort of thing. Also, just so you're aware, you can actually cheat the program quite harshly if it tells you to fly a 321 or even 777. You can do Beluga and they won't care. It says, yeah, you can fly whatever you want, really, to be honest. So let's see here. I think we're going to do the hours target because 10 flights a week is quite a lot. I don't think I've got time for that. So we'll do 5 hours a week because that should be covered within like a couple of long hauls, right? So I think we'll select this one. And right, we'll accept and sign. So we are now a Lufthansa Cargo employee. I did that a lot before I unlocked the license for a shop. Right, I see. See, so far I've stuck to the 320 to my type rating for flights that are scheduled with the employer, but event flights I'll generally fly whatever during an event. But here we are, so you get a whole, you know, full contract here. It's pretty cool. 45, 41 an hour is our pay. And obviously you can go ahead and read all this if you want to. We don't need to, and then we can... Alright, so we have our contract. Now we need to generate a schedule. So, there's a lot of different things we can, you know, settings here to generate. We can do short, medium, or long haul. We can filter it. I'm going to leave them all ticked. We can do round trips from hub. So this is round trip from hub is where you fly from your hub. So in our case, it'll be Frankfurt to a destination, and then you'll fly back, and you'll set your schedule that way. Or you can do random trips where it's just random routes within that company, or random continue trips where you take off where you left off, basically. So. Again, I'm going to let you pick which one should we do here, guys. Let me know. I didn't invent flying TOTOs, haven't flown Airbus in a few months. That was a mistake. Yeah, I fly more Airbus than I do anything else, to be honest. Take a look at our flight here. Continued? Yeah, I thought that as well. Alright, so about 120 miles from our top of descent over flying the English channel here. Random continued. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think that sounds good to me. So we have both the 220 family and 777 selected. Let's click generate. Just not hubs. I hate the hubs option. I did hubs option for the Wizz Air, and it was a mistake because flying constantly back to Gdansk was yeah, it didn't make great content. It was sort of the same flight. But yeah, we'll do that, and let's click generate, see what we get. So alright, so first flight, we got a really, we got a short flight in the 777. That is a really short flight in a 777. 123 nautical miles. Wow. So we're going from Montevideo, Uruguay, to Buenos Aires. Then we got we got a long haul here. So from Buenos Aires to Frankfurt. Then another long haul, Frankfurt to Hong Kong. We'll have to get some time on the scenery for that, I think. Yeah, 123 followed up by 6,000. Yeah, I know, right? And then 4,000. And then we have Hong Kong, Dubai. And then OMDW. Dubai World... Oh, I've not flown to this Dubai airport before. I always fly to OMDB. Yep. Then to Frankfurt. We've got a lot of long hauls. This is good. I did want long hauls. To be fair. Frankfurt to Mexico. Oh, Mexico City. I like that. That's a cool place to fly into. And we got only 777, really, on all our routes. We got no A321. Wow. Maybe one of these short ones like this one we'll do with the 321. I don't know. We'll see. So then we have to Mexico City to another place in Mexico, and then that place back to Frankfurt to Brazil. Okay, Brazil to somewhere else in Brazil. This looks pretty cool. This looks like a pretty cool schedule. I'm really happy with that, actually. So we can accept that. I mean, distance on the first one says 321 backwards. It does. It does. Alright, so let's accept that. Okay, so first flight, I'm going to have to do that tomorrow then, is Montevideo, Uruguay to Buenos Aires. I really like flying in South America, actually, so this is going to be pretty cool. I'm really excited, and we will be recording these. I'll probably record all of these, actually, because these are all really interesting flights to completely different places. So I'll probably try and record as many of these as I possibly can, if not all of them. And we'll try and get more episodes out. So that's pretty cool. Really happy with that schedule. We'll focus on our actual flights here. Not too far from the top of the descent. I know we don't have a VNAV. I don't know how it's doing at the top of the descent, but we're going to follow it anyway. I wonder if you'll be able to see the Channel Islands here to the right. Noted, video after next video, going to be a couple of months. No, I promise we'll get more out. My aim, I know I said this before, but my aim is 1 to 2 a week, hopefully. See, doing long hauls is easier for me, which sounds counterintuitive, but in terms of my recording schedule, having 2 or 3 hour flights is just a really awkward time for me, because I either do a 1 hour flight, which is doesn't take too long, but a 2 or 3 hour flight isn't enough to do overnight, obviously, which is awkward, because then I need like 2 or 3 hours of my day is recording, and I can't use the PC for anything else. And I am busy, I've got other stuff to be doing, but I like long hauls because I can take off, do what I need to do, probably asleep, and then I lost my train of thought then. Go to sleep, land, long hauls are easier for me, so hopefully we'll stick to it. Yeah, Mikhail, I really do want to get back on it, but I did have exams and I was busy with uni, so I can't always stick to that exact schedule, but I will do my best. Caleb, yeah, I love doing long hauls. It's a bit more difficult when I'm at home, just because when I'm at home, like right now, I'm a bit harder to manage my own schedule. When I'm at uni, I'm living by myself in a student accommodation. It's easier to manage my own schedule because it's literally just me, right? So overflying France here. We do have orthos for the area, as you can see. Channel Islands off to the right there-ish. Yeah, we are going to try and get more Pilot's Life videos out. They do take a long time to edit as well, they really do. I guess long hauls might take even longer. I think we got a pressurization issue sorted, didn't we? We didn't really check up on that, but let's check. Yeah, we've got a nice cabin altitude now, so that's alright. Convenient weather for the ortho. I know, right? It was really cloudy when I went and checked the ortho earlier, because I just generated this like an hour before I started streaming. And it was really super cloudy, but yeah. Glad that we can see some of this ortho. Hope you have enough disk space. Those long hauls gonna be. Yeah, what I do for long hauls is I get ortho for the airport area, and then I'll be using auto ortho. That's why I've been testing auto ortho, sort of going back to it. But yeah, I'll probably be using auto ortho for the long hauls. But I'll have the nice high quality orthos for the airport area when we're a bit lower to the ground. But for a lot of those areas, I think I already do have orthos for most of those airports. The airports I'm somewhat familiar with, or well, some of them at least. I meant the recording is going to be boom. Oh yeah, this space is going to be crazy. Although I don't record the whole, obviously, cruise and stuff, right? So I record the takeoff, top of descent, cinematics, and I start a new recording at the top of descent. Otherwise, yeah, 16 hours of footage or whatever, that's that long flight. My disk space is already full up. So entering French airspace here. Nice weather, surprisingly. Do our landing calculations here. Do we not have a landing performance calculator in this aircraft? We don't. Interesting. Alright, well. We will go medium on the auto brake, and if we have to, we'll just go manual braking. can pop out the displays. See our top percent there after a rock crew. I'm gonna do a flight in the EGNR 300 on Microsoft Flight Sim. Brilliant. In the MCDU, I believe we do. Oh, we do have this, yeah. We need to put our minimums in actually. We should probably do that. We'll use the pre-approach. What this says, 150. I was more just looking for the performance calculator, so I know what auto brake to put, but we'll go with medium. Minimums is 173. And we need to set it here as well. 170. Currently with that program it's gone from 30 to 60 FPS, but it's just frame gen, so not the most useful in Microsoft Flight Sim. Seems it's helped in BeamNG and xplane though. Test it out in xplane. With auto hopefully it means no more of those horrible stutters. Oh yeah, that program looks really cool, Caleb, that Bernd showed us on the Discord. So I'm really excited to try that out. I really am. That's going to be pretty cool. Frame gen, but in xplane sort of thing. Crazy. Where do you get the minimums? From the charts. What a beautiful plane. I really do like the look of the Beluga. Yeah, Caleb, for £6 it's worth giving a go, for sure. So we'll start the descent shortly, not too long to go here. Winds are fairly calm in Nantes, so that's good. Yeah, we'll get that. We'll get the next a pilot's life video out tomorrow, which is our last flight with Wizz Air, and then I'll record the first episode for our Lufthansa crew. Been looking at a TDFI MD-11 from Microsoft Flight Sim. You can pre-order it. Kind of looks tempted, but no. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on that. I don't know how good it will be, but we'll have to see. I certainly won't mind an MD-11 in Microsoft Flight Sim. And the Channel Islands, there's Jersey, and Guernsey's over there, just about seeing the distance. So they're the Channel Islands. Still waiting for rotates passenger variant. Yeah, I think that's coming at some point. But yeah, can't wait for that as well. That'd be pretty cool. You see the edge of my ortho there. So yeah, we'll start our descent shortly. We'll just change this to speed Mach. Do 250. If we keep it at 0.73 Mach all the way down, we're going to get very fast. Been coming for 3 years? Yeah. This is just flight sim, isn't it, really? It's flight sim for you. Yeah, this Indy builds aircraft is very good. I think with a few updates, you know, maybe like the new EFB, because the EFB they've got in Microsoft Flight Sim is so good. They can port that to xplane and Just a couple of updates here and there. This could be really, really good. Yeah, it is very good, to be honest with you. It is very good. See the crosswind we have. 88 knot crosswind we have from the right. Wow. Probably be able to see it as we, yeah, you can see, look at the angle we have on that. How far weathercocked we are. Start descent here shortly into Nantes. Yeah, actually super excited to be flying for Lufthansa Cargo. It's a shame we don't have a good Frankfurt scenery in X-Plane 12. I know we have the Aviatech one, but I've heard not great things about that, to be honest. And we'll go ahead and start descent here. So there's our altitude selector. We'll go just check what kind of restrictions we have. So we need to be under flight level 150. Okay, so we'll set 140 and we'll go level change. Start our descent. The power rolling back, and there goes the descent. Brilliant. Yeah, this also looks pretty decent. This is ARC, I believe. And what we'll do is we're just going to go direct to go down. Insert. Hope it's here soon. Yeah, so do I. So do I. Oh, this landing is going to be interesting, for sure. Not landed this thing in a while, so I think I flew it last about 2 weeks ago. Should be overflying Rennes as well fairly soon. So we'll take a look at that. Above city. Yeah, look at the offset we have here. Almost 10 degrees. No, more than 10 degrees almost, actually. So that's our heading, but that's our track. That green diamond, that's our track. So we're actually flying that direction. We're just headed on this. And you can see Brent there. For Brent's VOR, I guess. I think that's it in front of us as well, actually. There's Rennes Airport. There's it. Yeah. nice steady descent here. And we are going to be streaming again tomorrow, and tomorrow we're going to be taking a look at the Mango Studios 757 Pratt & Whitney 2000 engine mod, which they released last week, and it's very good indeed. So we'll take a look at that tomorrow, same time, with 1900 Zulu. We've got the temperature and frequent icing range again, but clear skies, so we're going to ignore that. We don't need anti-ice right now. If we do get clouds pop up or something, then we'll get the anti-ice on, but we should be okay for now. So by this waypoint here, go down, we just need to be temp constraints on, right? Yeah, we need to be under flight level 150. So you can see 150 below it says, so we'll make that just fine. Alright, looks like the sky is really cleared up here, which is great. Lovely wind view. There's the engine, lovely. $19,000. Flight level 196, possibly now. Windmills down there. That's all from Sim Heaven. We pass above Rennes, that's Rennes Airport down there below us. And the city of Rennes as well. Look at that. We'll have to fly into that airport at some point. Looks quite nice. I think you do get some A320s and stuff flying in there. Into that runway, not that one. We do have some clouds up here, so it might get overcast as we head to Nantes. I think we're going to be in those clouds, to be honest. I'm going to slow the rate of descent here, because as you can see, we're going to make this well before we need to. Actually, no, we can keep it like that. That's fine. And the TikTok page has been growing recently, quite a lot. We're almost on 1,000 followers now on there actually. That's going to overtake in terms of followers of YouTube at some point, fairly soon. But YouTube will always be my main platform. Very nice. Ortho in Sim Heaven looks very, very good. They have integrated checklists in here. Not interactive, but just a PDF here in the EFB. We'll actually leave that open. We'll use that on our approach and landing. There's 15,000. Check what the transition altitude here is. Transition alt 5,000, transition level by ATC, so we'll call it 6,000 then. And is there a page in here where we put all the, no, I don't think so. Alrighty. It's fine. There's 14,000. And we can see on the constraints here, we need to be below flight level 100 there. So we can start a descent here and we'll just go 9,000 for now, and then we'll go vertical speed. And minus 1,000. Minus 1,000 feet when there we are. We'll start a nice shallow descent, and we'll go to level change when we need to. Which will go 1,300. There we are. Still holding 250 knots. We'll get it slowed down here in just a second. Nante's over there-ish somewhere. Probably still too far away to see at the moment. And we'll get the landing lights on. Wing light, nose light on as well. We're going to be descending through 10,000 shortly. Nice flight here over France. Zoom level 17 orthos got here, and then 18 and 19 as we get closer to the airport on the approach. Lovely. We'll go level change now. Now we're going to be flying directly to the airport and then overflying the airport. So about 30 miles to the airport. a little bit. So we need to be under flat level 100, which we are at 9,000. Perfect, we'll level off there. And then we'll start our descent again as we get closer. Platform altitude of 3,000 today. Alrighty. I think we're going to be heading straight into that cloud, but temperature not in icing range right now, so we are okay. Low enough and warm enough at the moment. We're going to Delta 334 Charlie, okay. And see where the airport is. I believe there's the airport. Might be a bit difficult to see, but it's there. We'll fly this beautiful ILS approaching. Start a descent from 9,000 down to 3,000 as we overfly the airport. I think that's what we should do here. Yeah, so last Airbus Beluga XO was delivered today. I think it was today at least, so it was fairly recently. But yeah, I wonder what's next. I wonder if they're designing a new super transporter to replace the older Belugas, or if they're just happy with the current older Belugas and the new Beluga XLs they've got. Maybe they have enough. I mean, they are manufacturing the A350F now, aren't they, as well, so... And I think some of the fuselages come from Nantes for the A350F, I believe, when I was doing some research. Approach checklist here. Won't do that yet. Well, pretty much everything's set for the landing here. Good to go. There's the airport we're going to be landing at. Runway 03, so we're landing from that side. It is. We have the city of Nantes there. Below us, look at that. Beautiful. Quit the Microsoft Flight Sim flight, just going to do it in xplane. Got you. Where are you flying from and to? Clouds with fronts here. I think they moved away from us, so we're going to have a nice clear approach here. EGNR, EGA. Oh, I like EGNR. Nice flight. Yeah, nice short flight, absolutely. do is let's set 3,000 here. We start our turn and we'll initially descend at a rate of 1,000 feet per minute, and if we need to, we'll increase that or decrease it as required. Start descent. There it goes. Lovely. Oh, maybe we will have a bit of overcast. Look at some clouds just popped in. Okay. Needs to be under flight level 070. We'll make that. We'll go level change. Actually. Should make that restriction just fine. So was the last Airbus Beluga delivered to Airbus today? I don't know how exactly the delivery works, because they'll just be delivering it to themselves, right? But yeah, I think the last one entered service today. Yeah. At least that's what I saw on their YouTube channel. Right, so then we need to be below 4,500, which hopefully we should be, on 210 knots. So I'm going to pull the speed brake and get down to 210. I guess they do it in the sense that they have you got a reg of it? I don't have the reg, but you can probably find it on YouTube. They do have a video on it. Slowing down here, gives us some nice restrictions here. Yeah, it's not massive speed brakes here on the Beluga, but that's fine. Guess it's quite a draggy aircraft already. Should just about make that restriction. Might be a bit high for it, but we'll make this one certainly. Needs to be down at 190. That looks pretty nice there. It's a nice scene. Make a left turn here in just a second. Be on the ILS, so we'll put the flight IDs down to ILS then. There we are. And because we had the speed brake out, we'll re-enable what's happening with our speed. Oh, we'll just go flaps 1. It takes the engine so long to spool up on this aircraft. Right. And now look, we're just gonna, it doesn't know what it's doing. Now we're just pulling up for no reason. And now they're gonna come back down. Now we might overspeed. Giving us manual first. Yeah, okay, I don't know what the auto throttle is doing. Yeah. We are completely at idle. approach mode. And right, so we've kind of recovered this here. Right, so now we've got auto throttle back. Go down to 180, flaps 2. Alrighty, so we've got the glide slope, we haven't captured the localizer yet. We should do in just a second. We need to set our QNH, what was our QNH for Nancy's? 016. Right, so that's set. I'll give you a reg. I'll see if I can find it from the YouTube video. And let's go 160. What's our approach speed? 149, okay. Not sure where our localizer's at, but looks like we've got the glide slope coming in there. Just a second. Where's the runway? There's the runway. Disconnect here. I have a feeling we did not intercept the glide slope there. And we're going to go gear down, go visual I guess. Flaps 3. And we'll select 150. There goes the gear, look at that. Flight path vector on. And we'll go flaps full. Ah, we already were flaps full. Alright. Right, nicely on the approach here, a bit high. Like an Airbus with a yoke. Yeah, these engines take so long to pull up the autothrottle, it's really slow to react. But I've heard that's how it was in real life as well. So still high. Wind kicking in now. I know why the ILS didn't work. We didn't set the ILS frequency. Completely forgot that even though this is an Airbus, you gotta select the ILS frequency. We've got a lot today, didn't we? Another thing I forgot, engine's continuous relight. Should have been. Still high on this approach. Yeah, I forgot the ILS. Can't believe it in that. Quite a nice approach here into Nantes. really floaty. Yeah, really floaty. And alright, we'll take this next exit. Back to normal. Landing lights go off. Nose light to taxi. Strobe light can go off. Start getting the APU on here. Transponder can go off. Alrighty. Well, welcome to Nantes. And flaps can go up. Reset the speed brake there. Take a right turn here. We'll take a look at the replay once we park up and unload. Yeah, I was a bit too slow on retarding the throttles because, you know, I retarded the throttles where I normally would, but the engine took so long to spool down. We had a lot of thrust as we flared there. See if we can find a slot. I think we can fit there, maybe. Actually, we'll go there, so we'll go around here. Aircraft taking off there. So make a left turn here. Okay, we'll take a look at this replay. Or we could go, we'll go here. Let's get the nose light and when we turn the lights off. And then we'll get the weather radar off as well. Alrighty. We've got parked up here. Take a look at the replay. Turn in. I'll go for this left one parking slot here. No marshal, I guess. Marshalers there. 11 Alpha here. And alright, we'll stop there. Parking brake set. APB can go on, APU is available. Engines can go off, and there we are. So, complete the flight on Valanta. And let's take a look at the replay then. So, let's take a look at this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, see, that was alright there, and then we just floated completely. But nonetheless, not too bad. Nose gear came down nicely. Okay, let's take a look at this then. Look at that. What a plane. Take a look from the control tower. Actually, let's do a runway. Let's look at the runway threshold. So you can see our approach from here. Looks like Megamind. Got it down. Nice buildings and trees in the background, all from Sim Heaven and Global Forests. And let's just look at one more. I want a almost like a tower perspective, but without the actual tower in the way. So let's just do this. Alright. Sort of mimics a tower view, doesn't it? Oh, that was so nearly perfect until we floated it. Look at that. Alright, well, we'll jump back into the cockpit then. And let's just shut everything down here. Go for a really quick shutdown. And where's the APU gen off? Batteries all off. And there we are. Welcome to Nantes, ladies and gentlemen. And alrighty then, well, that's gonna be the end of the stream there. Remember to tune in tomorrow. We'll be flying the Flight Factor 757 with the brand new Mango Studios Pratt & Whitney 2000 engine mod to show off for you guys as well. Some more Pilot's Life episodes coming out, now flying for Lufthansa Cargo, which should be really cool. And you know, oh, what's that XP Realista doing? Get rid of that quickly. And yeah, alright, so not too bad of a landing. First time flying the Beluga on the channel. We'll have to do some more flights in it, maybe in the channel livery, I reckon. But thank you all very much for being here, and I shall see you in the next one.